What's surprising is that we got this uni as well.
You get
Unlimited
all of
uni,
that?
Extra $45, which could be worth it.
And we also got some dried seaweed and
What?
I believe that is truffle.
And that truffle can be added to any food in the restaurant.
What? What up, y'all? Today we're gonna watch Jimmy Kim try $100 A5 Wagyu buffet. Let's see it.
In this video, I'll be going to Malaysia to try an all-you-can-eat A5 Wagyu beef restaurant. The restaurant serves the highest grade of Wagyu that is imported from Japan, along with other amazing foods such as oysters, lobsters, uni, and more.
Okay.
I was a little skeptical because it's a Wagyu restaurant and it's not in Japan, but this might be my favorite all-you-can-eat barbecue restaurant that I've ever been to. So how good is this restaurant really? And is this worth paying over $100 for? Watch this video and find out.
I'm super hyped for this because it's called the Wagyu Tavern and it's owned by the same management that owns Kobu, which turned out to be one of my favorite all-you-can-eat experiences ever. Pretty excited to have another buffet here.
Like I said, this restaurant has all-you-can-eat Wagyu beef, and the beef comes from Miyazaki Prefecture of Japan, which is extremely well known for their Wagyu beef.
That looks crazy good. It's like 70% fat.
So this is their open dining space. It's pretty nice, but if you want something nicer, they also have private dining rooms as well. Because this is an Asian-owned business, they also have a karaoke machine inside.
God has given me many talents. Singing, not one of them.
I'm going to be trying their A5 Wagyu course buffet, which includes a bunch of different cuts of Wagyu beef and other amazing things like sashimi and oysters. But if that's not enough,
so if you add 100 more, you get unlimited lobster. If I add that, like,
unlimited lobster for another 100?
Wow. For 2 hours. Oh, I got my Coca-Cola here, which I believe is included. Even their Coca-Cola is served kind of fancy. Yeah, Coca-Cola, it just never disappoints.
we also got this miso soup as a starter. I'm not sure if torching the fish does anything. I guess it's just a good show.
It tastes like seafood flavored miso soup.
If the
It's
miso
very well
soup don't
made.
hit,
I feel like miso soup is kind
not
of like
good.
a
No,
coworker.
that's for
They
mainly,
exist
like,
and you
sushi
appreciate them, but you don't love them regardless of how good they are. Wait, am I the only
can't make
bad
good,
person here? To make it a proper barbecue dinner, they
miso
also give you
soup? That's
kimchi
kinda
and
tough.
other dipping sauces too.
I think I should find out whether their kimchi tastes good or not. Visually speaking, it looks legit.
3 Cokes a
Legit.
day is crazy. Drinking that much is
Yeah, it tastes
crazy.
legit too. It's like a very, very Korean kimchi. Oh my god.
The first appetizer that we got was their oyster, the salad, and they
I
also
like me
gave
some
us
oysters.
lettuce to go with the meat.
Even though they're not that great for
Supposedly
you.
these oysters are from Hokkaido. They were so huge that I could use them as my bra like the Little Mermaid.
Okay.
You guys get upset at me for saying this all the time, but I am allergic to seafood. You guys are like, no, you're not allergic, you're just sensitive.
He just be
you're
eating
giving
it.
people wrong information. But I'm allergic
Okay,
to them.
Rolly.
It's just
Okay,
that
Jimmy.
through time and experience and big muscles, I built up some tolerance for my allergies.
The oyster is part of the buffet, so if you want to, you can have as many of
bag of hot
these as you
Cheetos,
want
yup.
to.
Oh, they already peeled it off the shelf for you. So all you gotta do is to just
Eat it.
put it in your mouth.
And just like the way it looks, it was big, fat, and fresh. Kind of unbelievable for an all-you-can-eat.
Oh, that was really good.
I would say these are 10 out of 10, and I would
clear
gladly
these
have
oysters
more.
right now.
We also got deep-fried beef tongue meatballs and some lamb racks.
Holy. I don't know what sauce that is, but that looks good.
Yo, I want that one.
Wow.
They just cooked it to a perfect level, so it was super juicy, tender, and extremely flavorful.
Very nice and tender.
Even in
Oh,
buffets
shit.
that are even more expensive, I don't think I've had lamb that's this tender.
They also gave me this beef tongue cheese balls, all the things that people put in their mouth. Wow. It's so tender. Usually beef tongue is obviously like a little tough because it's like really lean meat, but they use ground beef tongue, so it's like really tender. I'm already impressed. To get this in all-you-can-eat form, this is very impressive. Whoa, that's our beef?
I've been to a
Oh my
buffet
God.
that gave us something
We
like
even
similar
got
to
some
that too.
sashimi. I love sashimi.
Oh.
And this is the
Hey,
Wagyu
those
beef that
cuts
you can
look
have
pretty
as
good,
much
too.
as you want.
Let's take a
As
look
much
at
as you
what
want?
They got so
You get more?
Uchihira? Oh, I thought it was saying Uchiha.
Clearly the beef was extremely high quality, and I couldn't wait to have it. But before I do, let's try this sashimi first. I think it's fair to say that these aren't the most glorious cuts of sashimi, but they're not really the main thing. So as
They're
long
not
as they're
bad.
fresh, I'd be very happy with them.
Wow, this is a fantastic quality.
The
telling
sashimi
you.
was actually very good. It was mashable too, or even better than the ones that you would get in Japan. At least compared to the restaurants that are under $200.
No, it looks
What's more
solid.
surprising is that we got this uni as well.
You get
Unlimited
all of
uni,
that?
Extra $45, which could be worth it.
And we also got some dried seaweed and
What?
I believe that is truffle.
And that truffle can be added to any food in the restaurant.
What?
I think they cook the first round of meat for you, and after that you have to do it yourself. But don't worry, as long as you don't burn them, cooking is very easy. I'm gonna use the egg and the wasabi as the dipping. Let's find out if this is actually good.
Whore for an uni, huh? For uni?
Wow, it's really good.
So by now I've been to
Dude, oh
many
my God.
all-you-can-eat Wagyu restaurants,
Oh my
and many of
God.
them in Japan. But this is hands down the best Wagyu beef that I've had in any all-you-can-eat restaurant. And while I love their Wagyu, I'm not gonna waste my opportunity to get all these uni as well. Oh, and they also have salmon egg.
Dude, I go
Carefully wrap it up.
crazy here.
With every ingredient being so fresh, it was almost difficult for it to be not delicious.
I hate it when uni's like fishy. Sometimes they are really fishy. A lot of the times when I go to an all-you-can-eat restaurant and they give you uni, one, it's usually like limited. It's like, oh, only one piece per person. And two, they're like low-quality fishy uni. But here, their uni's like really, really good. Actually good quality.
So some of the Wagyu cuts were more lean
Wow.
than the others. And since this is all you can eat and you probably want to eat a lot, I think a smart strategy is to eat a lot of these leaner cuts. They are still very fatty and tender, so you can eat a lot of this without feeling sick. Some cuts have so much marbling that after a few bites, you almost start feeling like you're drinking oil.
Do you guys
That's
remember
fair.
when I went to the
That's very
$300 Wagyu buffet in Japan? This is honestly better than that one, which is kind of ironic. This is amazing. Like, this is something that you would get. The meat quality, I think, is comparable to
Yeah,
something that you
honestly,
would get in like a
that's the
really
same thing
nice
with, like,
Wagyu
sashimi,
beef restaurant
like,
in Japan.
the more
I know
fatties
because
the
I've been to
sashimi,
those
like, the
places,
less,
and those places
unlikely
are
to
quite
eat it.
expensive. So I feel like at their
Sometimes
price
it's too
point,
fatty, I'm
this
like,
is like a pretty amazing deal. I
No, this
love
is
how
hella
at
good
their
deal.
side
$100
they
for
have
all
kimchi
this?
here as well, because
That's
when you
solid,
eat something that's
bro.
like super super oily, like Wagyu
You
beef,
get hella
you want to
food.
kind of like reset it, you know? And kimchi is perfect for that. I'm gonna have this with some kimchi.
Wow.
My friend wanted to make me a uni wrap, which is just adorable.
Men taking care of each other is not being gay. It's called man being man. Sometimes you eat so many different cuts and you lose track of what
I
you're
have
having.
no words. I
That's
have
kind
no
of happening
words.
to me right now, but I like all of them, so I don't really mind. My friend wants to feed him.
Thank you, sir. My pleasure.
He fed one of the workers
So
or
unlimited sake and
or
beer
one of-
are included.
his friend?
To make the most out of it, I decided to drink a little too.
One of the
Cheers.
owners?
Wow.
I don't really enjoy drinking alcohol, but man, with all that oily beef in my belly, this is like heaven.
The beer's literally ice cold. I could never get tired of these.
As I was getting just a little tired of the beef, I got this deep fried lobster, which is also good.
Oh.
Well, here's our baked lobster. Oh, it feels so crispy. I'm gonna use a fork, pull his guts out.
Oh,
Oh my god. I'm just pulling it. Oh, this is so great. I pulled everything out in one go. Whoa. Are you kidding
Wow.
me? Oh, this is so great. So awesome.
I believe this is their sambal sauce, a kind of a chili pepper herbal sauce, and it's just unbelievable with the lobster. These aren't some steamed frozen lobsters that they have in other buffets. These are extremely fresh lobsters.
One of the
and as
seven
you guys
deadly
can imagine,
sins,
it was unbelievably delicious.
Oh my
Probably as
God.
good as a lobster can get.
It's just amazing.
So you can request them to cook the lobsters in different ways. You can get it as sashimi or you can get it grilled. But my favorite is definitely
Oh my
baked,
God,
which is
man.
the way we got it.
My friend couldn't hide the Asian in him. He got a bowl of rice.
And of course we got more beef and more of those lobsters as well.
My friend's very happy about it. Oh, that looks
Dude,
good.
I would get a bunch of these.
Wow.
I would eat at least
Whoa,
5.
That looks amazing.
I'd straight up eat at
This
least
time
5
I
of
tried
these.
cooking the beef for myself, and it was honestly really easy. Like I said, unless you burn it, it's going to be really, really good.
Let me feed you, bro. 어때?
조금보다 낫다.
And have this too. This meat is so juicy, it's like dripping wet. I did give it a good touch.
This guy just says anything!
Oh, I'm not sure if the meat is really good or my cooking skills are really good, but this is really good.
I lost track of how many rounds of beef we got. I just know that we had as much as we possibly could, and finally we got the dessert.
Dude.
The green
Dude,
tea,
we run up
shaved ice,
$300 worth of
which
food here.
sounds amazing if you ask me. My friend's really loving it. Let's feel the texture. So it's not as sweet as the Korean bingsu, but I like how it's not too sweet.
It was very nice and fluffy, and no, it's not like a fine dining level dessert, but it was a great way to end a great meal. Overall, it's probably one of the best all-you-can-eat restaurants that I've ever been to, and without a doubt, the best all-you-can-eat Wagyu beef that I've had. It is
Wow.
quite expensive, especially if you add unlimited uni to it, but you can easily make it worthwhile just by eating lots of expensive Wagyu beef. I don't think it's necessary to get the uni, to be honest, because while it is very good, it's not something that a lot of people have the appetite for having a massive portion, but I would definitely pay extra to get the lobsters. Oh, it's like pouring rain outside now. If you guys want me to
Oh,
talk
wait,
to
wait,
different
wait,
prices,
$100
make more exciting
for,
videos, then
unlimited lobster, I forgot.
go ahead and listen to my songs on Spotify, click on this thing right here, or watch my other videos, okay? Help Uncle Jimmy make up your dollars. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, help Shmie make a few dollars one day. Let me know if you guys think that was worth $100. Because I completely think that whole experience is worth like at least 150, if not probably two. Dude, if you eat enough, that shit. Oh my god, you can eat $200 worth of food at least. Oh, all right, yeah, y'all let me know.